Good afternoon, student. Today we'll see AP Condole system of classification, what he has proposed on. AP Condole system of classification. Uh, AP Condole's full name is Augustine Paramedic Condole. He was a professor of botany in Montpellier. He was a French botanist, and he proposed a very reasonable natural system of classification in his younger days. He spent much of his time in Paris. In 1816, he shifted to Geneva, Switzerland, where he carried out several research, uh, several botanical research. He improved the system known as DJSS system to DJSS system, recognition of the number of cotyledons, characters, or absence of corolla and position of stamen. D control added some major characters, the arrangement of fibrovascular bundles. He also made some progress in the classification lower plants. D control was apparently the first to perceive the major perceive the major trends of floral evolution in angiosperm. Hence, he considered flowers with numerous free and distinct parts of all kinds, sepals, petals, stamens, and carpels, to represent the primitive type in modified or advanced type. The number of parts of each kind is reduced or stabilized. The parts of each kind becomes united to each other, like gamosepalous, and often to the parts of another kind as well as epipetalous, like example, canandus, etc. And some parts of a kind become differentiated along themselves, like perianth, sepal petals. A.P. Candolle wrote many monographs about classification in plant families. His famous work, Theorie Elementaire de la Botanique, was published in 1813, which he proposed, which he proposed classification based on natural system. He declared certain principles with later provided the base for this origin of, like, base for the Bentham Hooker system of classification. The system contains 116 orders and families. The edition was known as Theoria Elementare, was published in 1844 by his son Alfonso de Condole, in which he have given 213 orders or families. His system in short is a family you can see here in this slide, like plants with vascular, plant with vascular bundle or plant with cotyledon, class 1 exogyne, dicotyledon, embryo with 2 cotyledon, and vascular bundle arranged in rings. He further divided into diploclamidae, flowers with 2 holes of perianth, that is calyx and corolla, both present. It was further divided into thalamiflory flowers, polypetalous and hypogynous. Cohorts were given. Cohort were one. The plants have carpels, many stamens opposite the petals. Order 1 to 8, ranunculus, barbaceae, etc. were given in this. Cohort 2, the carpels solitary or joint, placenta, parietal. Order 9 to 12 were in this classification. Crucifery, Wallace, etc. were there. Cohort 3, ovary solitary, placenta central. Order 21 to 44 were in this. Caryophyllaceae, Malvaceae, etc. were there. Cohort 4 consists of fruit, gynobasic. Order 45 to 60 were in this. The division B, calciflory, flowers, perigynous or epicynous, stamen inside on calyx tube. Order 47 to 84 were considered in this calciflory. Corollary, flower, gamopetalous and hypogynous, stamens epipetalous. Order 85 to 108 were present in this. Monoclamidae, flowers with single hole or of perianth. Order 109 to 122 were in this class 2 endogyne, monocotyledony embryo with single cotyledon vascular bundle, serrated. It will further divided in phenograms, flower present, that is a visible or a regular order, 129 to 54 there. Cryptogamy, flowers absent, order 151 to 155. Like cellular plant without vascular bundle and cellular plants without vascular bundle and cords were considered in this class. Foliaceae, leaf sexuality, known order 56 to 156. Mosses and leaves were present. Class 2, that was aphyli, not leafy sexuality, unknown order 158 to 161. That he classified for this order were given for algae, fungi, and lichens. So here we saw a short description for APG control system of classification, which was the stepping stone for further Bentham and Hooker system. George Bentham and Hooker used this system, and further they evolved their system from this APG control system of classification. Just will go through Bentham and Hooker system of classification here. Like George Bentham and Joseph Dalton Hooker were two great English botanists associated with Royal Botanic Garden, Kew. They adopted a very comprehensive system of classification in their genera Plantarum. J.D. Hooker was also served as a director of Kew Botanic Garden for 20 years. The genera Plantarum was accepted to the British Empire and USA, except for France for many years. Bentham system of classification is based on already we studied D. Jesse and D. Condell. These were comprised namely of description of all genera of seeded plants then known, classified according to the system proposed by these two botanists. Bentham and Hooker discussed like Dicotyledon first, then Gymnosperm, and lastly Monocotyledons. According to their system classification, the plant kingdom comprises about 97,205 species of the selected plants, including 202 orders, families, that Dicotyledon, Gymnospermi, and Monocotyledons, comprises of 165, 1653, and 34 orders respectively. They started with the family Ranunculus, which was showing with polypetalous corolla, indifferent number of free stamens and carpels, and ended with labiaty with gamous petalous corolla and a definite number of stamen and carpels, leaving out incomplete and anomalous series. Like they further divided monoclonids into 7 series, and this series divided into order. They also started an order having epipelous flowers. That example like Orchidaceae and Scitimani pass through the order with petals, hypogynous flowers. Example Liliaceae, and then through order with flowers which are lost their petaloid characters. Example Palmy and Ericaceae. Finally, they came to Gramineae and Cypressae with the simple construction of flower and presence of glooms. This was an we will see in outline. Here you can see this Bentham system of classification outline, how they were classified. Classes Dicotyledon, Gymnospermi, Monocotyledony. They were Dicotyledon further divided into this Polypetalae, Gamopetalae, Monoclamidae. These were further divided into this series: Thalamiflorae, Disciflorae, Calciflorae. Gamopetalae divided into inferior, Heteromeri, Bicarpellate, Monoclamidae, Curvambri, and lastly this Monocotyledons series Microspermi, Edigani, Coronary, Calcicini, Nudiflorae, Apocari, Glumaceae, etc. are given here. In further lecture, we'll go in details with Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Today we'll stop here.